Hey, this is another reading. I hope you all are well. Go ahead on and hit that subscribe button. Now look, um, the cards I pulled out were gossip, new job, ancient, reflect, readings, and fake friends. Okay, it's going to be different for different people, but off back, I can already tell you that it's some fake friends out there that are gossiping about what somebody does for work now. Okay. Or they may be gossiping that somebody's going to go off and get a new job. Okay. They're about to do something different. Okay. Um, you you may be reflecting on getting a new job, or you may be reflecting about your life, or past life. And I see the word ancient, so you have been here before. Now, of course, um, you're thinking about doing some ancient type of work. It all depends on who you are. Maybe you're studying um, ancient beings, okay? So whatever it is, it's going to be different for different people, okay? But this is the collective. So you got some fake friends that are gossiping about what you're doing, what your new job about to be, okay? What you're doing for work, okay? Or they're gossiping about you and saying that you're about to go get a new job, okay? Somebody may be getting readings on you, or maybe your new job is going to be being a reader, okay? Um, Whatever it is going to be a good one. So let's go ahead on and see what we got going on. Okay, what's going on in the energy? All right. So the first card that fell out was Page of Swords, and it was in reverse. All right. Let me check her out. Okay. She kind of look like. Okay. She kind of in defense mode. So you're not really being defensive. Maybe you're just kind of flowing. Okay. You're not defending yourself about something. Okay. Usually, Page of Swords might have to do with being creativity. But you're kind of just flowing right now. I kind of get the feeling you're not really being too defensive. You're kind of flowing. I almost feel like you're not protecting yourself from something. From fake friends. Okay, let's see. You don't have to. You don't even have to worry about it. You don't even have to try to protect yourself because you're being protected right now. Okay, you're just flowing. Okay. Right now, you're being asked to be creative, though. You have to make a decision about something. There's something. You feel a little confused about something. Something is a little confusing to you with the Two of Swords. So with the Two of Swords, you might be, confused about something about not working with somebody. Something's kind of going on, and you may think that you not dealing with them might be, or you guys not really, you feel like maybe y'all not communicating, that's affecting something. Clearly making you have to make a choice about getting a new job. Maybe you feel like some fake friends or somebody's affecting your line of work. Okay. Someone told me, someone said, or I seen, and it's a strong energy right here, that you better make sure that you feed yourself so you don't have to, so you won't, if you let somebody feed you, then you'll starve. When they don't want to, you'll starve. And I kind of feel that energy right about now. But the worst part is when you're not aware of something. So the moon in reverse. So it's coming out that somebody had been controlling something. Because the word I've been seeing a lot is controlling. Somebody had been trying to control something. Okay? Or their hands were more into something than someone knew. No. For some of you, that is what it is, but the secret is coming out that you're not with someone or working with someone. Okay? That you've been, yeah, the truth is coming out that you have not been with someone like they have been saying, or working with someone. Like they've been saying that some type of truth is coming. You're not in partnership with someone. Someone may have thought you were with someone. They've been lying and saying that you've been this is what applies to some people. They have been saying that you have been in a relationship with someone or working and dealing with someone that you have not been. Okay? And it might be affecting your line of work. Okay? I see toil and labor. I see 7 of that's toil and labor. I see 7 of pentacles. I feel like you are I said toil and labor. You've been working at something, looking at it, and watching your I want to say investments. It's gonna be different for different people. So you've been watching your investments, okay, watching them grow. Okay, I see it's one off to the side. So you got your hands are in multiple things right now. You've been trying to work on different things. Okay, and now that something has come up that you're not working with someone else. Now you're contemplating on the different things that you can do to get your stuff flowing. Okay. But it was sideways. This just came out sideways? I don't know. Yeah, it was right there. It wasn't like it was the next card. I wish I could do it. It was just right there. So then you have the 10 of Pentacles, though. So you might be concerned that if your new job or whatever you're getting into next is going to be profitable. And I believe this is saying it will be. It's going to be profitable for you and your family. Your next ventures. Because you got your hands in many investments. So, or you're going to be. You got to speak up about something. I see the color blue. Throat chakra. Something that you need to be discussing or speaking up on. Maybe that's going to be something that you do. You're going to be talking. You're going to be working with. Don't forget not to eat them. You may be about to. How do you say it? Have a job or get into something where you are speaking and helping people, like talking to people. Okay. Heavy on is a transition right now. Something's going on where something's kind of transitioning, and people are gossiping and talking about it, like, oh, woochie woo woo, but they don't really know what you got going on. Okay. I see an ancient person. Somebody that's older. Somebody wise with wisdom. Somebody's wise and wisdom might be watching somebody. Okay. It's something that's painful, 2, 4, 6, 7. Something about you've been stabbed in the back. Something is painful. This transition I was just talking about might be very painful for you right now. You might be feeling a lot of pain. This just fell out too, because you have to leave some people behind. You're moving forward. This is 6 of Swords, so it's a painful ending. There's some type of painful ending happening. In order for you to succeed, you have to move forward. You might be leaving them fake friends behind. You're reflecting on that, because I see that ancient person. They're thinking about these changes that are happening. You have to make the decision to keep moving forward. Yeah. You have to make a decision. You're reflecting on your life and the decision that you got to make to succeed. And you're going to have to keep moving forward. You're going to have to leave the past behind. You're going to have to leave the past behind. You may not be leaving, you just got to leave the past behind. I don't want to, because then that's when your feelings get involved and get biased. So you got to leave the past behind, but that doesn't mean that, people all lose. That just means that you're leaving the past behind. All right? These fake friends, these people that are gossiping, they don't really matter in what you got going on. Okay. Yeah, somebody knows now though, but I see here that you're not working with someone. It's like, no, there's not a partnership. Somebody might have thought that you were with someone and you're not with that person. They may have all thought, okay? And I want to say setting the stage. Somebody had been staging things to look like there was something going on and it wasn't. Yeah. They have been doing different things, like really weird, and you had no idea. You know, they have been setting a stage, making it look like. You might have been photoshopping photos and doing all kinds of weird things, tapping in phones and making it seem like y'all around each other and together, snapping photos, you know, and using technology in a certain way, and y'all are not together. I want to say y'all may have never been together. So you have to go. I just seen something, heard something else. They may have somehow be involved with something, and it might be tied to something else, something deeper. Okay, it's gonna be different for different people. They may be tied into something, and they needed to look like you were there, like you have been around these people, and you have not been around them. For whatever reason, they may have needed it to look like that to keep a storyline going. And for whatever it was, and you're not around these people, okay? And that alone has you weighing out your options, okay? You're going to have to keep moving forward with this transition that's happening. Whatever new work, a new line of work that's coming or whatever. Because it almost seems like, I feel that the weather, I've been noticing the weather too, is that it almost feels like a chapter is closing. Okay? I don't know exactly what. It's going to be different for different people, you know, but a chapter is closing. Okay? It may be a whole book is closing. Alright? So, I see the Hermit. So, it's time to go in, step within, and do some soul searching. Okay? Make sure that you are taking care of you, your inner you, right at this time. Okay, and you're going to have to keep moving forward. It's a painful ending. No, I see that for some. Yeah, they've been trying to hold on and keep this storyline going, but it's just not, it's not going to continue on. And who am I talking about? These fake friends. You know, they may have been making it sound like a whole lot. They may have been betrayed you. They may have hurt you and betrayed you somehow. And they figure that even though they did that, they're going to be a part of your situation still. Kind of hurt them, no, but it might be the case for some people. But whatever this is, what you're moving forward from, it hurts. The close the chapter even hurts. Yeah, that's it right there. The close a chapter actually hurts to move forward because you're going into another bracket of life. You're not about to be the same person. You're gonna almost be unrecognizable. You know how like back in the day, you know how back in the days how you see like celebrities and you hear about their life stories and stuff and how their life was like X, Y, and Z, and then they are like on a whole nother level with it. You know everything is big at that point. After that, right? And that's kind of where this is going for you, for a lot of you. Whatever you were doing before is like not even holding the candle. But this transition, phase right now it's not comfortable. I can personally tell you that. Okay, I can tell you that right now myself. It's not comfortable, but you're gonna have to do what you gotta do. All right, you the old friends, they, and somebody, I saw the word readings, might be getting readings and watching readings, and they figure that, that's about me or that's about them, and, they're watching some type of readings. They might be watching even me, okay, as I'm reading this. But they're watching some type of readings, and getting readings done to see, what they can do, how they can maneuver you from this change, but they can't. It's already written. They might be watching these readings, though. They might be watching your readings. But anyways. All right, so another short one. Let me pull an oracle card. I didn't pull one earlier. Ooh, that didn't feel good. One thing that I could say is I see the word fortune too. Something about some fortune. Sometimes I don't want these cards. Let me see. The ancients. So you being the ancients was the bottom of the deck. I just hurt my arm. That's interesting. You turned it down in there? You turned it down? You turned it off? Did you ever turn it back on for the last ones? Hold on, I'm finishing up a reading right now. But the micro readings seem like they good. I go in deeper when I go do the longer ones, but eventually I'll show my face. I got kind of chunky, so sometimes I want to show my face. My hair ain't right, but I like for you to focus more on the cards and not how I look. I know when I see certain readings, oh, she's so pretty. My little silly self, oh, she's pretty. Look at him, he crazy. Look, he's so indigenous looking. All that instead of just looking at the dang cards. So I do just, ooh, look at that person is this and that. Not like I'm digging on them, but just, I like looking at people. I really do. I really, really do. I like looking at people. I used to love spending time with folks. I don't know. It's like we're in a different world. Like, we're all in a different world now. Shoot. I definitely feel like I'm in a different world. The Gatherer, okay? Get it while the getting is good. You know what? And I'm going to say this speaking to my own soul. The forest bathing. I never seen this one. Okay, and Spirit of the East came out too. Should I do Spirit of the East? Yeah. Forest bathing. Look at this one. That's a pretty one too. I love the artwork on these cards. And Spirit of the East. Some of y'all, this is when y'all get to spend some time with me, huh? Some of y'all that might know my voice, or you get to spend a little time with me during the day. I don't know. Let me see what she's up to. I really do. I miss interacting and having, the time with folks. It was a beautiful time. I almost felt it. I almost got emotional thinking about it. Thinking about my past life. Thinking about, we don't like this one. This is a card we don't like. Okay. Ooh. It's a drought card. Yeah. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's pull at least one more. I need something that's more positive. And a drought card. That's not good. Okay. Woo. Right, but we move by faith and not by sight. Oh, I miss them days too. But what the oracle, what it makes me think about, every time I think about the oracle cards, it makes me think about what you need to hear. You got to hear, what you got to hear to keep you moving. When the movie Matrix, the oracle, she told Neo what he needed to hear, to keep moving. Like, bull crap. I'm the one. Some of y'all out here you are the wounded warrior. You won't be in no drought. You're going to be just fine. But let me just read these three. I guess these are the three. We don't get scared of this type of stuff, Let's read it. Forget it. Forget it. Let's read it. You heard what I said. That's important too. I said it at this moment for a reason. Remember, with Neo, they heard what they needed to hear, okay, to keep it moving. So even if, no matter what happens, make sure that you keep doing what you're doing. Forest bathing is the first one is forest bathing. Forest bathing is the practice of spending time surrounded by nature and connecting to the spirits of the forest to find calm, renewed energy, and well-being. It has recently been popularized by the Japanese term Shinrin Yoku, but this practice of honoring the sacred spirits of nature is something many, if not all, indigenous cultures have in common. Being immersed in nature allows us to feel the restorative healing energy of trees and other sacred plants in our minds, bodies, and souls. Away from busy city streets and stressful work days, Mother Earth feeds our senses and spirits in ways that we forget are possible during our everyday lives. If you have pulled this card, it is because your soul is longing for grounded nourishment. Self-care is often the first thing we disregard when life becomes overwhelming and the to-do list piles up. So be mindful of the foods you eat and how you treat your body. Listen to your body's need to rest when you are tired, to love when you feel desire, and above all, to respect the earth that supports you. Seek soul nourishment by being connected with nature and embracing the splendor that is around you. All right. So 30. Spirit of the East. The Spirit of the East is connected to the element of air and initiates you to the energy of clarity, truth, new beginnings, and the realm of ideas. When this archetype comes into your life, it is an invitation to lead with the mind instead of emotion, applying logic and rationale to your current situation. This is the moment for integrity and unbiased opinion. This card may come to a reading when your situation requires self-awareness and reflection. What can you learn from your situation? How have your emotions affected your perspective? Are there any truth that you may have admitted to sway things in your favor? Be honest with yourself and with others. Being open and truthful is the best way to resolve your situation. Okay? And then 8 is drought. All right? We don't like drought. The drought cards are reading may indicate, the drought card in a reading may indicate feelings of hopelessness, desperation, and victimhood. Hardships after hardship can cloud judgment and trick you into believing support is not available to you, that you are on the wrong path. You feel like the rain will never fall again and the parched earth beneath your feet will turn to dust. The more you see through this lens, the deeper your feelings of helplessness may seep until you are immersed in despair that it seems all is lost. Know that support is closer than it seems. Even in the harsh of the desert, you can find water buried beneath dry riverbeds or stored inside of a cactus. You may have to dig a little deeper or search in unexpected places, but don't give up hope and don't be afraid to ask for help, especially from Mother Earth. There is still time to turn your situation around. All right. So, like I said, we weren't going to be scared of the drought card. All right. So you might be going through something right now, and so I'm just going to say this from all three. You need to be grounded or whatever. Remember, it said reflect. Okay, so you might be thinking about your life, but you also need to be reflecting about your decisions and the choices that you're going to make, you're about to make. Okay, you're going to be all right. Okay, so right now you might be feeling like your funds are low or things are tight. Okay, you're trying to avoid some type of something, but was this the reading I did? I feel like this connected to the other reading I did about the Tower in reverse. Okay, so you're gonna be all right. All right. The Spirit of the East is you need to. It's talking about reflecting, right? This is where it's talking about reflecting and thinking about the decisions that you have made. Okay, and what's going on around you right now. Okay, and go ahead on and connect with nature. Okay, ground yourself. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. All right. I'm gonna leave you right there. All right. Go ahead on and give me them subscribes, y'all. They don't cost nothing. All right. Until next time.